evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles are going to begin the game with the lineup of the senior Day starting at point guard with Sheffield alongside him. Black is the small forward with Junior in at the 4. In the middle of it all is Marceda. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Textbook play by KJ. The Eagles play so well with their floor general out there feeding them.
Rosenberg outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Eagles now on offense. Outside, Black. Pass to Junior. Marceda with it. Sinks that one from the post. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Yeah, Lee's agility, allowing him to find a way through the contact. Manages to get to his shot and finish strong.
Here's Junior, and he banks in the layup.
4 for 4 shooting. He is red hot out of the gates.
Rosenberg outside. Outside, Bishop. Gregory outside. Down low. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. Some solid defense from James Marceda. Here's Day. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
On the drive, they can really get moving. Defenders just can't keep up with his agility.
Pass to Andrews. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. It goes on James Marceda. It's his first trip to the foul line tonight.
Shooting for the Foxes, Robert Andrews.
He hits both from the stripe. And here in the first, we're about 3 minutes in.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Now here's Junior, and he's got 6 points for him.
Unselfish. 10 of their last 12 points coming assisted.
They're moving the ball so well.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops. Moving it around well. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach feel as fulfilled as seeing pure, selfless teamwork.
Pass to Roberts. Inside. Here's Madison. Goes back up. Misses inside.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Rejected by Dustin Joseph. And so it looks like the Eagles will retain possession here. Kennedy outside. Second chance shot.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Pass to Joseph. And it's Justin Joseph with the jam.
Defense has no chance to deny Joseph's slam. What an assertive play by the Renfield sophomore.
He gets it in there.
Everyone is obsessed with the three ball, but you like your shots coming from in close as well.
The Fox is trailing. And here is Madison, covered by Junior. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor. To the inside. Zadirko's shot is good.
They're getting everything they want inside.
And that's fueled this run of theirs.
Outside Roberts. It's Luke Race on the wing. No good on the buzzer beater. And the offense has been on fire to start the... Welcome back, everyone. More high schools. Both teams making some changes here. For those just joining us, we're in the second quarter with 3 minutes gone by. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Up top, Andrews tries to snap the cold streak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. That's on Zadirko.
Young players like Andrews have relentless energy. He hits hard coverage inside and still muscles his way through to a shot.
Robert Andrews taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. The Eagles with the lead. Here's Lack. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
And this is so important to scouts. Lack is showing off his ability and know-how for running the break.
To the middle, Andrews. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
Junior inside. Andrews covering. And it's Junior missing. It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Defended by Lack. Rosenberg's shot is off. And here are the Eagles now. Day, covered by Lee. And he lays it straight in. Now Rosenberg. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Gregory. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Here's Andrews making a shrewd feed to the wide open man. He's been well coached to know when to give it away.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Junior. Andrews covering. Here's Junior. To the middle. That one doesn't drop. Robert Andrews with the defensive effort.
Slow it down. They should play for the last shot of the period.
Absolutely, that would be smart. Don't let the other team get another crack at it.
Pass to Day. And that concludes the first half. Eagles out in front, leading by 8. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. Here's Renfield now. Trailing by 8 here. Now here's Andrews. He's guarded tight. Sweet move. James Marcedo with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Foxes as Renfield retains possession. It's Ben Bishop on the wing, defended by Lack. And Ben Bishop, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
He's perfect so far from the line. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Rosenberg outside. Gregory. James Marceda with the rebound. To the inside. That one drops for him.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Andrews back to Bishop. That's tipped. High post, James Marceda. Andrews on him.
Look how dedicated Marceda is to following the play all the way through. Not backing off his shot because of some tough D.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Our first free throw is good. Both teams will make a substitution. Both fall at the line that time. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Now here's Roberts. The second chance effort. Junior comes up with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
Kennedy back to Junior, and down it goes for two.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Now here's Grace, covered by Kennedy. And here's Grace. Bishop, now guarded by Evans. With just 5 to shoot. Good work there as it goes.
Finally dropped one after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Junior inside. Gregory on him. Yep, count it.
This could be a big night for Junior. He's performing admirably, really setting the tone for the Eagles out there.
And the Eagles making a change here. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Now here's Roberts. Back to Grace. Swings it to Ducey. Up top, it's Grace. And Luke Grace with the stuff.
Nice read from the big man. Joseph doing an excellent job analyzing the defense and picking them apart.
And the basket by Indra.
The defense is letting them get shots in the paint, and they're more than happy to take advantage.
The closer they get, the more effective their offense becomes.
Grace, left side. Second shot chance. Here's Roberts. Swing to Madison. Tries yet again. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Michael Kennedy from outside gets the 3-ball to go.
That's a hallmark of a great team. They've been crisp with their ball movement.
Moving the rock, forcing rotations, it's served them so well.
Over to the left wing. Here's Joseph. Lays it up and banks it in.
Inside the paint, Joseph can be just merciless. His size helps him run right over the defense.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Back to Indra. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's pretty obvious what sparked this run. Terrific ball movement.
The guys are focused on creating opportunities for each other.
Madison goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
And this is where you want Madison being assertive. He's got the size that he needs to be effective up close.
Outside, Evans. Pass to Junior. Three-pointer from Indra, and it's good at the buzzer.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happened. They pinned 3 more points on.
And as we end the third quarter of play, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And the Eagles will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the court.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played just about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Pass to Kennedy. Down low. And it's Junior missing.
Too often, this is the story with him. The bucket wasn't well protected, but still he couldn't finish.
Rosenberg outside. Now here's Madison. And a foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Back door! Back door!
Substitution for
Perimeter!
Zane Roberts.
Ducey.
Ball! Step out! Step out! Step out!
Swing to Madison. And now here's Roberts. 5 to shoot. Left side, Joseph. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Indra. He's guarded by Roberts. Now here's Kennedy. Junior left side. The kick out to Indra. Kennedy.
Back door!
Pass to Junior. Tries again. The shot comes out. Outside Roberts. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Renfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Thank you.
como ellos.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, give me that ball, man.
Wasted.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can.
Hey, I need racks on that. See now, how can I relax? Hey.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny. And the Eagles look to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles are really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Oh! Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with an easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
That'll do it for the first half. The Dragons up on top. They lead by 11. Don't go anywhere. Halftime coming up next, and then we'll be back to action for the start of the third.
All right, fellas. I said I'm going in. Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down, settle down. We talked about this. You need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1. All right, you guys.
Well, without a doubt, the star of this North High team is Sean Powell. Already going to a major college next season on scholarship. He can do so much.
Outside, Black. And so it looks like the Eagles will retain possession here. And here's Day. Pass to Junior from up top. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him. Powell outside. And here's Stauffer. It's Powell up top. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Well, he's the tallest member of the Dragons, but they like him at power forward. Very fluid mover who can attack in multiple ways.
It's true. At the next level, they'll probably slot him as a 3. We're a bit of a tweener forward, but he's got great talent and form on his shot, and the sky is the limit for this kid.
Outside, it's Williams. Pass to Powell. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And Junior playing on a weakened knee. You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
Outside, Black. Here's Marceda. To the paint. Here's Junior. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue. To the inside. And he comes up with the deuce. And with the injury Junior is trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last game.
Yeah, it seemed like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away and nagged him since.
Junior, Hell defending. Here's Junior. Again with the miss there. Junior really struggling to play to his normal standards. To the middle, pass to Coral. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Back to Stauffer. Powell, Junior with the steal. Here's Lack, and he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
The effort that Dave makes to provide for his team is absolutely exceptional. He works hard keeping all the Eagles involved.
And with the way that Junior has burst onto the scene, there's some talk going around that he's going to get offers to play at the next level.
And he's got such raw talent. There's no doubt about that. But every college can see the ceiling Junior has and wants to get him into their program. He'll have a lot of options to choose from by the time he ends high school.
Up top, it's Jones. Back to Hawkins. That one drops, and it comes off a beautiful assist from Reese Jones.
Defensively, they just don't seem to be giving the same effort that they were in the first half of this game.
Down low. Here's Junior. And there's the foul on the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2. And North High gets called for the foul.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity as a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent.
Good on the second free throw. Dillard with it. He's got 7. Outside Jones. Sousa. And here's Eric Dillard outside. They get the rebound. Hawkins can't hit it.
They call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Pass to Kennedy. Now here is Zerdirko. He's guarded by Sousa. Junior just can't seem to get anything going right now, and you can just tell that he isn't close to 100% right now. Returns it to Kennedy. Right side, Evans. Now here's Kennedy. Now Junior, right side. Tries again. And you can tell that Junior's just fighting through it right now. Very hard for him.
I agree, absolutely. You wonder if it was the right move for him to step on the floor in this one. The concern is that he could injure his leg further by continuing to play on it. And the starting small forward for the Dragons, Reese Jones, coming off an MCL injury over summer, but athleticism has never been his game.
Yeah, he's always played a bit taller than he actually is. He can give you a little bit of everything, and you hope that that leg holds up the rest of this season.
Offensive rebound. Kennedy outside. Outside, Indra. Here's Junior. And another miss by Newark East. Outside Jones. Over Evans. Off the mark. Through 3/4 of play, they're down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Well, the fourth quarter getting started. Teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Eagles now. So far here in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Junior. And here's Lack. Outside, Day. Sheffield. He's guarded by Jones. Here's Junior. Sheffield. Back to Junior. And that's out of bounds. Newark East will retain possession. And the Dragons making a change here.
Now into the lineup for Newark East.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And that one's on Indra. First free throw is good. And the Dragons making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Here's Day. Pass to Junior. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
Junior already understands how to force defenders into awkward spots and draw calls. Intelligent and aggressive at the same time.
At the line for Newark East, Junior.
And he can't connect on the second free throw either, missing them both. Smooth sailing for North High. Now Gibson. Pass to Coral. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And this backcourt of the Dragons featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard. A lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
Outside, Gibson. Tuck outside. Swings it to Gibson. Here's Stoffer. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Final buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Dragons are able to maintain the lead they built at halftime and get a big win for the school here in Newark.
Yeah, the Eagles did everything they could to make it interesting. I mean, Junior gave them a spark, but in the end, the hole they dug in the first half was just too deep.
And it just goes to show that it takes 4 quarters of excellent play to win a game. North High were the better team start to finish, and they buried the Eagles in that first half.
And that'll be it for us here in Newark. For Drake
No. This room.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The Scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. Time now for the starting five of the Eagles. Day and Sheffield get the start as the backcourt pairing. Black and Price Talent Jr. are in the front court at the forward positions. They're joined by Marceda playing the center spot. Looking at the lineup for Louisiana Northeast, it's Davidson running the point with Splitter to his side. The talented pair of forwards for this team are Edwards at the 3 and Cobb at the 4. And the big man, Mushi Fresh, gets the start at center.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
He cannot match Junior's athleticism. He's able to slip past the contact and sink a shot.
Outside Cobb. Banked in off the glass.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock because that's inexcusable. And without a doubt, Hendrix Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation, we're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contact.
Day, no good. To the inside, Splitter, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're getting everything they want inside.
And that's fueled this run of theirs.
And with Cobb, the #1 prospect from this class, without a doubt. He's still undecided on where he's going to school, guys.
Yeah, and it's not from a lack of offers. Many major schools have reached out to him already. Cobb knows, though, he has all the power and will make his decision when he's good and ready.
Pass to Davidson. Splinter with the ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Eagles trailing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Marceda, guarded by Cobb. Inside. And the miss there from Junior. Boy, he just doesn't look at full strength in this one. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Lack. Rebounded by the Cats. And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
And the Eagles will call time here.
Trying to kill the other team's momentum a little bit. Coach was smart for calling that huddle.
He needs to put some fresh ideas in his players' ears. They need to switch up their strategy.
Pass to Junior to stop the run. And Junior looking a bit winded out there. Wonder if that injury is still bothering him. To the middle. And Hendrix Cobb comes with the stuff.
They just continue to add to this impressive lead.
And make no mistake about it, they're doing it with points in the paint.
Indra, quarter defending. Junior, and a tough start to this game for Junior.
No, you're right. Credit him for playing, but the way he started this game shooting the ball, you have to assume the knee is an issue. And it'll continue to be an issue for him all game long.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points. Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
And here's Zach Timmerman outside. Zadirko grabs the rebound.
And And this is the matchup everyone wants to see. Hendrix Cobb versus Junior. They'll be going at each other all game long at their position.
He didn't do anything fancy there, but he didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting points on the board. And I don't mean style points either.
Hey, still, there was some style there. It was a pretty sweet one-hand flush.
Back to Porter. Cobb from down in the low post. It goes.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Now Junior, right side. He can't bake that one in. Here's Wang. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. And that one's on Indra. And he's got his first free throws of the night right here. And
Substitution on the court.
pass to Day. Now Marceda. Sheffield covered by Splitter. Not the best shooting night for Junior, and you wonder if his knee is the issue, guys.
He might not be making a big deal or show out of it, but the numbers say it's bothering him still. He just doesn't seem to have it tonight.
To the paint. Here's Cobb. And then Hendrix Cobb with the dunk.
How about a little bit of trivia? You talk to Hendrix Cobb, and he'll tell you a major figure in the development of his game was Duke, the father of Junior on the Eagles.
Yeah, Duke coached Cobb when he was coming up and still living out in Newark. Very nice of Cobb to give credit to the late Duke for his development. You can see the precision in Cobb's game that Duke certainly played a part in.
And it's Jonathan Lack with the rebound. Junior inside. Davidson defends, and it's Junior missing. And even though he's out there and playing, Junior just doesn't seem like he's his usual self.
I would guess that he just doesn't have the same endurance as he normally does. I mean, he's moving fine, but everything seems to be a bit tougher for him tonight.
Down low, Fresh with the steal. They break out on the 5-on-3. And then Hendrix Cobb with the jam.
What an artful jam by Cobb, no doubt about it. That's a highlight scouts will be sending out to coaches.
Outside, Lack. Sheffield. That one goes. Count it.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And here is Davidson. Outside Cobb. Good, and it's Benjamin Davison who picks up the assist.
One aspect of their play that has been extremely dominant is their passing.
Yeah, that kind of ball movement can be so hard for defenses to keep up with.
And only one injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
They're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, and it hasn't been by accident.
Not at all. They've ramped up the aggression, and it's starting to pay off.
That free throw, no good.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
Now the Civic Cats with it. Edwards outside. Pass to Fresh. And Mushi Fresh finishes it off.
Great read from Edwards there. Always helps to have a big man who can pass it well.
Black with it. Inside. Here's Junior. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. It's the Civic Cats opening a huge gap, and we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between two fantastic high school squads. The Eagles now on offense.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level. Smart pass to set his teammate up with a high percentage look.
Outside Cobb, pass to Fresh. Now here's Cobb. He's guarded by Marceda. Here's Davidson. Back to Fresh. Good, and it's Benjamin Davison who picks up the assist. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys, it seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
And the Cats making a change here. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And about a minute of action so far here in the third. Pass to Davidson. Now Fresh. Now Davidson. And here's Cobb. And that one, good.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Back to Lack. Out to Sheffield. Into the third we go now. 2 minutes in. Pass to Day. Over Davidson. A nice shot by Day. And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their school. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes And it's the Eagles with the ball. To the inside, and that's out of bounds. Newark East will retain possession. Right side, Lack. Junior. Here's Marceda. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands. 2 teammates showing quality chemistry.
Outside, Black. Pass to Junior. Marceda. Good! And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice his height and finish with that exclamation point.
Lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay with an emphatic slam.
That's going to get his blood pumping. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when he gets revved up.
Now here's Junior. Pass to Sheffield. Marceda. Here's Junior. It's not going to fall for him. Great D that time from Mushi Fresh.
They just keep winning the fight on the boards, guys.
It's just one more area of this game where they've been in complete control.
Junior with it. Return to Sheffield. Junior, he's covered by Edwards. Now Day. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Fresh. And as many expected, the Cats just too much to handle. Their loaded roster getting a big lead going here in the second half.
You can find an answer for Cobb. You can find an answer for Davidson, or maybe Edwards. You can't answer for all of them. That's when the Eagles are finding out, and tonight it's been all Civic Cats.
Double team on Benjamin Davidson. Sapita, and it's slammed home by Jerson Sapita.
The senior point guard Davidson. Awesome job recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Pass to Junior. And so it looks like the Eagles will retain possession here.
The defender went for the ball and tried to make a play on it.
And that was crucial. Could have been quick points if he didn't get his hand on it.
Junior with it. Lets the floater go. Outside for Lack. Now Junior, right side. And Wang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Eagles making a switch here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Junior. Tries to break his ice. It's rebounded by Sapita. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Now here's Bean. Davidson from beyond the arc. Brothers grabs the miss. Michael Kennedy on the wing. He's guarded by Wang. Here's Kennedy. Soft touch off the glass and in. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
It's good.
Really cool how Davidson's hitting the glass. I love seeing point guards go to it, work hard, and keep plays alive.
Kennedy outside. Junior. Sapito with the steal. Pass to Timmerman. Davidson. Indra defending. Davidson with the bucket.
Wily play from Davidson. Just barely manages to get himself around the contact to a shot.
To the middle. Here's Junior. It's rebounded by Sapita.
That's too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive on his finishes.
Pass to Davidson. And they pick up two.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Junior outside. Kennedy. Now Junior right side. Indra up top. On the wing, Junior. Bean with the rebound.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Outside, Davidson. And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Rookies. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success they expect. The talent they have makes anything short of winning every game a failure.
Great set of games capped off by a fantastic...
Man, what can I say?
Man, this is it. College. You made the right choice, Junior.